There is a business near you that took something you only buy once in a while and convinced more than 2 million people to pay for it every single month instead. Same service. Nothing about it actually got better. They just moved the price tag from per visit to per month. And that one small change did something strange. It rewired how people think about the whole thing. It is not a gym. It is not an app. It is a car wash. And it might be the cleanest example of pricing psychology sitting in plain sight. Start with the number that does not fit. This company brings in more than $1 billion a year. And of the money it makes specifically from washing cars, about 76% of it in 2025 came from people on a monthly membership. Not from anyone pulling up with a dirty car and paying at the machine. Most of its wash revenue now comes from a subscription. So how does a car wash, the definition of an occasional errand, end up running on monthly payments? The answer is not that they made washing your car more exciting. It is what they did to the decision. Think about how you used to buy a wash. Most people only wash their car once or twice a month. Your car got dirty. You decided it was worth $8 or $9. You paid and you felt it. Every time was a small yes or no. Then they offered you a different deal. One flat price, around $20 to $40 a month. Wash as often as you want. Here is what that does to your head. Once you have paid the monthly fee, the next wash feels free. The money is already gone. It is a sunk cost. So you stop deciding. You stop asking whether it is worth it today. You just go. And the people who join do wash more than the people who don't, 3 to 4 times as often. Not because the wash changed, because the price stopped being a question. Meanwhile, the company barely feels those extra visits. The water and soap for one more car cost almost nothing, and the tunnel is already built and running. So more washing costs them very little, and the monthly fee lands whether you show up 10 times that month or not at all. And that is the real prize, not the washing. The predictability. An ordinary car wash lives and dies on the weather and on whether you happen to feel like it that day. A membership base does not. It turns a business that used to depend on your mood into one that gets paid on the first of the month, every month, rain or shine. They did not get people to wash their cars more by building a better wash. They changed how you pay, and that changed how you think, and only then did the behavior follow. 2.3 million people, quietly on autopay. Now the honest limits, because this is not a money printer. Members leave, so you are always buying new ones just to stand still. A bad stretch of weather still stings. Build too many washes in one town and the prices collapse. And these tunnels are expensive machines that wear out and break. Here is the part that should keep you honest. This company grew its revenue for years, and still, in 2026, it was taken private at $7 a share. Barely half of what it was worth the day it went public. Growing the top line is not the same as making the owners money. Recurring revenue is attractive, but it is a signal, not a guarantee. Still, the idea underneath is bigger than car washes. The most powerful move in business is often not making you want the product more. It is changing how you pay for it, until the decision quietly disappears. Your streaming, your gym, the apps that turned a one-time purchase into a monthly habit. Once the price becomes a subscription, you have already paid. You stop asking if it is worth it. Which leaves one last question. How many things are you paying for by the month right now that you would never buy again, one at a time?